I have right here more examples on multiplication of matrices. So let's look at this example. So we want to simplify the following. So on A we've got two 2 by 2 matrices, and on B we've got a 2 by 2 matrix and a 2 by 3 matrix. So we want to see how we can multiply these matrices. If you want to attempt these problems by yourself, you can pause the video and do your own working, and afterwards you can then play back the video and check out my solution. Alright, so let's look at the solution. I'm gonna start with part A. I'm gonna write down the product, what we have. Alright, so remember what we said in the previous videos on multiplication. We said we multiply a row by column. Alright, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Alright, so we're gonna start with this row multiplying this column. So this top row multiplying the first column, first row, first column. Okay, so if we multiply that, we'll be getting minus 1 times 3 plus 4 times 7. So that's the first row and the first column. Next, I'm gonna multiply again this row and the second column. So I'll be having minus 1 times negative 2 plus 4 times 0. Right, next I'm gonna go to the second row. I'm gonna multiply it with this column. So I'll be having 1 times 3 plus 2 times 7. And lastly, this row again multiplied by the second column. So that will give me 1 times negative 2 plus 2 times 0. Right, so I have now multiplied all the rows and all the columns, and I now just simplify. So simplifying these numbers here, I'll be getting minus 3 plus 28, and next I'll be getting minus 1 times minus 2, that's 2, plus 4 times 0, that's 0. Next I'll be getting 1 times 3, that's 3, plus 2 times 7, which is 14. Next I'll be getting minus 2 from 1 times negative 2, plus 2 times 0 gives us 0. And we can simplify this to get minus 3 plus 28 gives us 25. 2 plus 0 gives us 2. 3 plus 14 is 17. And negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2. And we now have a solution. That's the answer right there for part A. Okay, so now I want to take you to part B. I hope you have attempted to work out part B. If not, you can pause the video and work on part B till you get your own solution. Alright, so on part B we are doing the same thing. Make sure that you multiply all the rows by all the columns. Alright, so you can see here that I can multiply starting with the first row multiplying the first column. So if I do so, then I'll be having in this case 2 times 4 plus 1 times 3. Next I go on to the top row again, multiplying by the second column. So that will give me 2 times 2 plus 1 times 0. And next I go on to this row and the last column. So that's 2 times 1 plus 1 times negative 2. After having multiplied using the first row, I go on to the second row, the lower row here. It has to multiply all the columns on the second matrix, starting with the first one. So there I'll be getting 3 times 4 plus 0 times 3. Next, I multiply the row again by the second column, so that's 3 times 2 plus 0 times 0. And lastly, I'm going to multiply the row and the last column, so that's 3 times 1 plus 0 times negative 2. And after having multiplied all the rows and the columns, then I just simplify. So I'll be getting 8 plus 3 for this part, and there I get 4 plus 0, 2 plus negative 2, 12 plus 0, 6 plus 0, and 3 plus 0. So I'm just multiplying all these numbers right here with their operators, 6 of them. Alright, and simplifying now. 8 plus 3 gives us 11, 4 plus 0 gives us 4, 2 minus 2 gives 0, 12 plus 0 is 12, 6 plus 0 is 6, and 3 plus 0 is 3. And that's the answer to part B.